person for our Friday weekly update. It's Michael Crafton III. On November the 6th. I lost a toothie. And I go to school. Check the other video. We have I don't like art. I really like art and music and science and Spanish. And here's one word I can say for Spanish. Hola. Wear your mask. Don't forget your chapters.
Nelbud Nation, Michael Crafton II, Michael Crafton III was really excited to show you that he lost his tooth. Came out a little bit long. It took longer to come out than he expected, but we finally got it. So it's his first tooth. But today's safety topic of the week for the Friday weekly update on November the 6th is cold stress. I know right now it's been a really weird last couple days with how warm it's been in November, but cold is coming. The majority of our workforce does work outside. They work on roofs. So please make sure you're very aware of the weather before your shift so you can dress appropriately. But it's so incredibly important that we know what to do if something happens and we get stuck in the cold, or we start to experience things like numbness, excessive shivering, frostbite, trench foot, or hypothermia. We must be cautious and aware. As we are prone to be outdoors in the wet weather nightly, utilizing pressure washer guns, it's important that we identify the signs of injuries that could potentially happen. Again, always check the weather before your shift so you know how to properly dress. Dress appropriately in layers, protect your head, face, and hands, and make sure that you don't have exposed skin as much as possible. And always be aware of your body and the elements. It is so important as we go into these colder winter months that we protect ourselves not only from physical injury, but most important from your immune system to keep it strong, but also so we don't get sick, especially during this time when it's a unique situation with the pandemic. So please remember your chapters, the S in safety, and don't forget the cold weather. I also want to remind everybody about the E in energy of our chapters. It stands for energy. It's the E in our chapters. Every day brings new opportunities, and we are all excited and ready to hustle. I cannot tell you how many times I get people from all over the country talk to us about the energy that they feel with Nelbud as we provide our services, as they call our offices through email, and just the rallying point that the company had during this pandemic has been amazing, and I appreciate all of your energy during this time. I also want to remind everybody got an email about a survey. We want to know what we're doing really well and what we can work on. So that survey came out on Wednesday. So please get that survey in by this coming Wednesday so that we can get those results back and really try to make Nelbud a much even better place to work. So don't forget to do your survey. We're going for 100% participation. It's never happened in the history of our business to get 100% of our people to really fill those surveys out. It's really important, and I'd really appreciate it. Also, do not forget about our health benefits renewal time period. It is so critically important that everybody is protected with Nelbud's top of class health benefits program, major medical, supplemental, all those things. Please make sure you reach out to your area supervisor and your managers to know when those open enrollment times are for your specific office and your specific division. It is so important that you protect yourself and your family because Nelbud does offer really fantastic plan options. We also are going to be announcing our next diversity and inclusion roundtable coming up. We've had such an amazing success, very powerful roundtable topics the last 4 sessions. It's really important that we get people to participate so they can expand their horizons, open their mind, and understand how to work and keep pushing for inclusion and diversity within our communities. And a special happy birthday to Corey Smith, Ryan French, Max Mendola, Ian Schroth, and Way Wallace. It is so great to celebrate our birthdays with you. We really appreciate all your hard work. Enjoy the nice weather weekend on your birthday in November, and have a great and safe and fun weekend and birthday weekend. We have a bunch of anniversaries, 4 to be exact, and they're all multi-year anniversaries. It makes me super happy and excited from the bottom of my heart. Scott Mathis, 4 years. He's a KC lead in Lehigh Valley. Scott, thank you so much for all you do. 4 years is a remarkable achievement, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate all your hard work, but also the rest of the company, and especially our operations team for your leadership, but also what you're doing to push Lehigh Valley forward and be a consistent KEC lead. Tramaine Vaughn, a 5-year anniversary, KEC in Baltimore. As everyone has probably heard me talk about Baltimore, it's one of our biggest markets and one of our fastest growing, especially as we continue to build out the Baltimore, D.C. area. And Tramaine, thank you so much for all you do. I remember meeting you a couple times over the years, and I just cannot tell you how much it means to me that you're sticking with your career, but you're also building your career with Nelbud, but also the 5 years you've been with us has been a remarkable ride. And as you know, a lot has changed. And we came into Nelbud pretty much at the same time, which is amazing to me that we've been at Nelbud for 5 years, but also been working on the same team for that long. So thank you so much. We really appreciate all your hard work, Tramaine Vaughn. Mr. Dalton Johnson, 8 years with Nelbud. Started way back in our old office in Indianapolis on New York Street. Dalton, I remember you coming in as a young, excited trainee in our KEC division, working your way up all the way from KEC to KEC lead to night service manager. You did a really great stint in fire protection and made it back into the KEC division as a senior night service manager. So Dalton, thank you so much for your maturity, your leadership, and the support that you give to the organization and also the Indianapolis branch. It's been an unbelievable year as the Indy branch has been doing so much disinfection and pivoting with the KEC and all the new hires and everything. So Dalton, thank you so much. It's going very well, and I'm definitely noticing you, and so is the rest of the senior team. So Dalton, thank you so much. Dalton Johnson, 8 years. And a massive 12-year anniversary for Mr. Worldwide himself, Jerry Clark, who is a key account manager for some of our biggest accounts. If you don't know Mr. Worldwide, Jerry Clark, he is an amazing talent. He started with Nelbud over 12 years ago, and he literally started when I started with the business almost, and has helped the company grow from just a couple trucks back then to now what we are today to over 100 trucks. And he's also amazing karaoke, and he won the karaoke contest one year singing my favorite song in the world, Bette Midler, The Rose. So hopefully, Jerry, I didn't embarrass you a little bit, but you're a very special person with the company. We all care and appreciate everything you do. It's been a 12 really hard, interesting years being with the company, and I appreciate all the support that you've given us. So thank you very much, Jerry. It's you've been impactful to me personally, but also the company, and your efforts in the key account management department is definitely noticed. So thank you so much. Have an awesome weekend. We are so pumped to be a part of this business together, and I really want you guys to enjoy, the guys and girls to enjoy the weather, and please make sure you stay safe, and don't forget your chapters, and wear a mask, wear a mask, wear a mask. Have an awesome weekend.